So you wake up at 6 a.m., but you don't even have time to do anything because you have to prepare yourself. You have to take a shower, do your hair, or whatever you have to do in the morning. Brush your teeth, eat breakfast. And then you have to go outside and wait for the bus that's always late. You sit in a plastic disgusting chair squeezing your balls for 1 hour and 30 minutes. They serve you disgusting foods that might as well be cancerous. They tell you that fats are bad for you. Have fat-free foods at lunch. Tell you to wear sunscreen every 20 minutes when you're outside, or else you're gonna die and have a black hole in your forehead. I honestly think it's a test. They want you to be like them. Be like everyone else. They don't want you to be yourself. Most people can't even handle the stress of school. But for me, the stress is honestly how long I spend in there, how much time I'm spending in school. Now, we can either complain about school, we can either moan and complain and whine about school, but that's not going to change anything. Or we can use school to the best of our ability, learn things in school, do things that will actually help us in our future for school. Not go 10K in debt and have to learn stuff for 4 years of your life, and then when you finally get out, you work the same job that you could have had, same amount of pay if you didn't go to college, and you probably would have had a lot more opportunities for wealth if you spent those 4 years learning and developing yourself. It's a giant test that makes so many people live mediocre, average life. They can't settle for anything higher because they're afraid. They're afraid of going against the norm. The norm. It's called the norm because it's normal. It's the average life, and we don't want to be average. We have the potential to not be average. We fear doing anything else that's outside of school and anything that's a risk. But isn't it also risky to work some job that you don't even like that much just because it pays? Isn't it risky to do that because you can be fired whenever you want? Someone controls what you do and controls if you have money or not. Isn't that risky? We're afraid of doing something else in our life and making a change for ourselves in a positive way. We're afraid of doing that when we're living the life that we should be afraid of, which is mediocrity. We should be afraid of being one of them. We should be afraid of not doing everything that we can in our life. We should be afraid of spending all our time wasting it into video games, junk food, all those disgusting things that we know are destroying all of those people's potential for so much time and energy wasted in those things. So we can either complain about school, be stressed about school, or we can develop the mentality that school is something that happens in our life. We can either learn from it and not do everything in school, because we can't let school control our life. We can't let school define our wealth, our occupation, whatever that word is called. The most popular people, the most respected and looked up to, are the degenerate people who play video games, go to parties, do drugs, do all that BS that isn't going to help them. We have to be the ones who do something outside of school. Now, fair enough, if you want to be a doctor, you want to be a vet, you need college to do something in your life, fair enough, go ahead. We can't let school control us. We can't be another one of them. We can't be a them. We have to be ourselves. We have to be us. I have to be me and you have to be you. I'm not them. You're not them. We're not them. We're him. Don't be surprised if people think you're crazy. Don't be surprised if people think you're weird or you're dumb for not caring about school, not wanting to do things, not wanting to spend 10K in debt, go to college, because they're like them. I hate to say it, but a lot of people are them. So we can't complain about school. We have to use it to our advantage. We have to learn everything that we can. We have to learn how the world really works. How we are in this system for 22 years of our life. And we spend $10,000 in debt. We can't be affected by the test. We are better than the test. They created the test. We can cheat on the test. While everyone else is taking the test, studying 22 years of their life to pass the test, to get some okay job that they kind of like, and they live a norm life. They live the norm. Yeah, it's good to be in the norm. You're with the norm. You're with everyone else. We want to have potential. We want to have something in our life. We want to do the things we actually want to do in life, but we can't if we're stuck in this test of school. I can't believe school does this. The amount of potential that I could have had if I didn't have to be in school 24/7. The amount of time I could have saved. The amount of sleep I could have had. Use school to your advantage. Don't fall for the test. Cheat on the test. Skip the test and you'll skip being them. You'll actually be how you want to be in life. Now, I don't want to say don't pay attention to school, don't do this, because your parents are probably not going to like it. My parents don't really like it that I don't really care about school. I don't want to go to college. But if we keep working, we be stoic, we don't let school control ourselves, control our life, we will make it. We will pass them, and we will be ourselves, and we will be him. So, little rant polarization video. If you found this video at least somewhat helpful or interesting, click and watch this video right here. Subscribe to my channel. Again, if you want to go to college, if you genuinely want to go to college, go ahead, but don't let it control you. So, like this video if you found it helpful. I'll see you later. Peace. I can't believe school does this. The amount of time I wasted.